Did you think that you had to adjust sometimes too much to keep up with what the audience wants?
You can do that. You can play that game, but you're more likely to burn out on it. Or if you're trying to catch a fad or a fashion, by the time you do it, you're going to be behind. So it's not really worth doing. I mean, one thing we learned a lot of years ago was not to worry about what's fashionable. Just do what you do. And if people come around, great. But if they don't, fine. But at least you can go to bed at night knowing that, you know, we didn't learn dance moves this year.
The one thing we really care about is people lose their virginity to our records.
Yeah, I know that's important, so I really wanted to say this to you. And I hope you remember this.
I will remember that for a long time.
Yeah, that works for me.
So, Richie, can we expect something in the nearby future from you, from a solo?
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a compilation of my first 2 solo records with a couple new tracks, because I actually got caught, my last record got caught in a corporate regime change, and I didn't really get a chance to get some of those songs out there, so it would be nice to do that. But honestly, I think that we're going to be rolling into another Bon Jovi record, so it's kind of up in the air right now, but I'm thinking about it.
When you write a song, do you know immediately if it's the song for you or for Bon Jovi?
I think traditionally that it's Jon and I in a room together. That's for Bon Jovi. That's the Bon Jovi stuff, yeah. Because you know his point of view is so important to our band and our whole trip that you know, it almost doesn't make any sense for me to go and do stuff and have it prepared. The best stuff always comes between the two of us.
Okay, so Bon, do you already feel the need? Oh, I'm sorry, Jon. I know, but it's a thing that I keep saying to myself at night. I'm listening to the music. That's Bon, and I knew I didn't have to say it. No, I'm sorry, Jon. Do you already have the feeling you have to do something by yourself now?
No. Having done Destination Anywhere just before this, I got that off my chest, and I feel like we'll go right back in the studio next year and work on another band record.
Okay, so I have some questions of viewers that they could send to me, and I would like to read them to you. If you have a quick answer on them. For Jon, it's when you fell in love for the first time, what was your greatest concern?
Learning how to kiss good.
Yeah, really?
Get any lady.
Kiss her.
Was I gonna get some?
Being a good kisser.
That was the greatest concern?
Big deal.
Oh yeah, I know. So Richie, what unrealized dreams of yours are you glad never came true?
What unrealized dreams am I glad never came true? Boy, that's a trick question, huh?
It is.
Which dreams am I glad never came true? Oof. God, I don't know. That's a rough question. I guess if I ever aspired to be anything else but a musician, you know, I was in college. I was taking psychology. I'm glad I wasn't that good at it. I wouldn't have landed here, I guess.
Yeah, and this is a good place to land, though.
Oh, fantastic.
Jon, what turned out to be the most difficult obstacle to overcome in your years with Bon Jovi?
Well, I don't know that there were that many, you know, in retrospect, because none of them were that big a deal. It just took common sense to figure out what it was that we needed to get through, to get over, you know. So it wasn't like we had to come back against, you know, something physical or, you know, or having lost a record deal or anything like that. It always kept going. There wasn't anything that was monumental.
Okay. Richie, to what kind of women are you most susceptible?
Now, none.
Okay, well, it's good to know.
Geez, you know, I always liked just all kinds of women. I had a really great time before I got married. I dated a lot of different women all over the world, and I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. You know, I mean, being in the entertainment business, obviously, you get a chance to meet lots of great-looking women all over the world. So
he's being so diplomatic.
Yeah, I know. I feel how he's trying to.
He's really backpedaling quick.
Am I?
Yes, you are. How many women did pass the group when you were still single?
Oh, jeez, I can't even say. I have no idea.
Okay.
Lots.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, Jon, what do you keep telling yourself as you go through this stage of your life?
This stage?
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Have fun.
That's the most important thing?
Yeah. At this point, just about having fun. Being there this time.
Okay. So, Richie, Give a one-line description of the shortest love affair you ever had. You get
Jeez, I get all the love questions. Jeez, I mean, I don't know. There were, I mean, in the old days, there's certainly a lot
Thanks,
of.
get your stuff and get out.
Yeah, right. There's the door. Yes.
I can call you by your first name.
No. There's a line outside, by the way. They're waiting, please, lady. No, I mean, I had a lot of good times. There was a bunch of one-night stands, and the time where that was actually okay, and it was okay, like for both people to get their freak on for one night and enjoy themselves.
Okay. Jon, can you think of a fate worse than death?
Playing Vegas.
What's bad about that?
Like the schmaltzy versions of
okay.
Hey, you give love a bad name. Being Wayne Newton.
Okay. And the last one for Richie. What do you think most men envy about women?
What do you think most men
envy about women?
I don't know. I personally, I consider myself a lesbian, so I have no idea. So I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, that's fine.
What do we envy about women?
Yeah.
Maybe the way they use their sexual power, possibly.
Yeah. Is that it?
They can get across a little bit easier than we do. You know what I mean? They can, just because they look good, they can find themselves a guy real easy, I guess.
Jon, do you think that's it?
I'm not saying shit about that.
Okay. Before I ask you the last question, I want to give you a little souvenir of Holland, so that you never forget your visit here.
Oh, great!
And then this last one question. So, if of course you are kind of immortal by the music you leave behind, but imagine after a wonderful life,
King and Queen with a joint.
This is funny.
You die a beautiful death when you're 100 years old. How would you like your epitaph to read?
He had a lot of fun. He had a good time, and he was a good guy, and made some good music. I think it'd be good.
Okay, Jon, how would you like yours?
Lived life, I guess. Seen it. Seen a million faces and rocked them all.
LA.
Perfect.